Good morning, Hoboken High School, and happy Thursday. I hope this finds you doing well. I wanted to remind everyone that we are coming into interims, right? So this is when we're probably a week and a half away from the midpoint of the fourth marking period. That is crazy. So it's really, really, really important that you guys that fill in some of the blanks, because as I'm going through grade book, as counselors and deans are going through grade books, we're seeing a focus in one area and sometimes a drop off in another area. I've spoke about this a couple of times in my messages, and it's about scheduling yourself, right? It's difficult when we don't have the structure of a school around us. So we need to ensure that we create the structure in our own home. And it's not always easy. We have little brothers and little sisters and can't find a quiet space. I get that. But I know when you can find a quiet space at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I'm watching some of the times you guys are emailing me, and it's like 12, 1, 2 in the morning. That's too late for you to be up. So then you sleep late, right? And then by the time you get your day going, it's 2 o'clock. You miss some Zooms, but you can always catch them in your Google Classroom. And if that's working for you, awesome. Keep up with what you're doing. But for some of us, we have to find that sweet spot, that time when we can focus. I'm going to say it again: 4 hours a day, an hour in each of your content areas. Um, and then, that's probably overshooting because most of you could probably do it in 40, 45 minutes. Don't forget about your PE. Don't forget about culinary. Don't forget about art. Don't forget about band. There's assignments online for all of this. We are not trying to crush you, right? We are not trying to crush you. We are trying to ensure we're delivering the curriculum you deserve. So please ensure you're allotting enough time every day. If there's a difficulty, reach out to me, reach out to your guidance counselor. That's what we're here for, support. The deans are making calls, they're texting. I know I'm shooting notes to a lot of kids, get up, remind us, Zoom at 12, and various things. So I want to make sure you're taking advantage of that. Another thing I'm noticing is a lot of people inquiring now that school is out for the year. I need to come and pick up stuff from my locker. And I appreciate that. But at this point, nobody's coming into the school to pick up anything. We are working on a schedule for June for a locker clean out so you could get all your belongings. It seems like you won't need your winter coat anymore. Um, so don't worry about that. Um, we're going to be sharing that information once we plan it out accordingly and we follow all the appropriate guidelines. If there is something, and I've had kids reach out to me, they're like, I forgot my AP notebook. Not a problem. You just have to email me your locker number and your combination, and I will retrieve whatever you direct me to retrieve and leave it where we deliver, where we put out the breakfast and lunch in the cafeteria with Miss Cindy. And that will be between the hours of 8:30 and 11:30. So again, it's got to be imperative. Don't tell me you left your perfume or a bag of Doritos in your locker. It could wait. So, but we will be sharing. You will absolutely get everything you need. We're trying not to be walking around the building. The buildings have been sanitized by a company who came in and really gave it a scrub down and ensured that it's, clean and ready to go when we get the go ahead to let you back into the building. So we don't want to spoil all of that. Um, Again, I know I read a card every day, and I want to show you. I have like this stack of cards, like all these different cards, and I try to find something appropriate. And I know probably some of you are like, whatever, Miss Pick's going to read that card again. But I try to find something that maybe resonates with 1, 2, 40, 100 of you. Maybe some parents or teachers who listen to my daily announcements. It feels good to talk, right? Like we're all isolated and I don't talk to anyone. So it's, outside of on the phone. So I feel at least like I'm communicating in some way, shape, or form. So today's card is What can I do in the moments I feel powerless? When am I most likely to feel a particular emotion? And how can I remind myself of the power I have over my emotional and physical state? I am in charge of my own emotions. I like the little Wonder Woman there, but it could be a Superman just the same. Um, and you are. You're in charge of everything. And I want you to know, if you're struggling, we're here for you. We're always here for you. Just because we're not physically in that building, we are here. As always, I miss you all so much. I wish you nothing but good health. I hope you get out and maybe take a walk with your mask today, get a little fresh air because it feels really, really good. And have a great day and make it count.